The life of a person after graduating high school is a complicated one. They're filled with nothing but doubt. They're suddenly thrust into an unfamiliar and unforgiving world. For the first 17 to 19 years of someone's life, they're living in a strict, structured environment. An environment that is conditioning them to become an employee and work till they retire at 65. This is a big problem in my opinion, but it's off topic, so we'll talk about it another time. There's two paths you could take out of high school. There's more than that, but two main ones. One is going to college, and the other is chillin' and she. Let's start with the college path. It's odd to me that college is kind of the default option right out of high school, when in reality, I think it should be the more niche option, because the only time someone should go to college is when they know exactly what they want to do. Otherwise, you're just going to be wasting your time and money. And for someone to know exactly what they want to do at 18 years old is exceptionally rare. If you don't know what you want to do, but you still decide to go to college, there's two outcomes. One, you choose a major and stick to it. Business, generally. When people don't know what they want to do, they pick business. And then you work a job that you don't realize you hate till you're 40 and have a midlife crisis. Or two, you bounce around different majors, which just extends your time at college and drains your pockets without necessarily any meaningful gain until you decide to stick to a major and then you're back at square one. Which is why I believe a better option for most people would be the alternative route, which is chillin' and she. This is from a meme, chillin' and she, but essentially what it means is that you take some time after high school, work some low stakes jobs. By low stakes, a minimum wage job, you're not a person. You're a number. So if you quit without notice, they're not going to care. In the meantime, you try to figure out what you want to do and then do what you have to in order to achieve that, whether it's college or otherwise. Now, the second route may sound appealing to most, but it's not without its downsides. If you're not careful, you could end up working these low stakes jobs until you're 40, realize you hate it, and have a midlife crisis, which is scenario one all over again. So spend your time wisely and do everything with purpose. Purpose. Another issue with the chillin' and she-roo. As I said earlier, the first 18 years of your life, your purpose is to get an education. If you decide not to go to college, that purpose is stripped away from you immediately and violently. Most days, you're left wondering what you should be doing with your life, thinking you should have just gone to college to keep your peace and have a sense of purpose. This sense of purpose, however, is only a facade, leaving you in a state of false purpose until the day you graduate, which leaves you at the same stage as someone who didn't go to college, except now you have a degree that you can use to get a job that you hate. So what's the right answer? Is life meaningless? Are we born just to die? No. Well, maybe, but I don't actually know. My best advice would be become aware. Become aware of every single action and decision you take and why you take it. Don't go to college just because it's the predefined path out of high school. Ask yourself, what will I gain and what will I lose by making this choice? Your reasoning doesn't have to be super deep. It could be that you just want to uphold a relationship. This may seem like a bit of a small reason to go to college for some, but for others, their high school relationships are some of the most important of their lives. And up to this point, most people, generally speaking, only have relationships through their education. So whether you go to college or not, become aware of your why.